Good morning and welcome to MS4, and today we are going for a concept look. I am wearing teal shirt. I'm trying to recreate a look. We've been rewatching Ted Lasso from the beginning, but in season 3 Rebecca, who is now my style icon, was doing a makeup look, and I could not find the exact picture of it, but it was like a black liner, and then there was a light blue kind of underneath the eye, you know, it kind of smoked around. And so I wanted to try and recreate that. And as I started getting into it, Victoria Beckham Beauty was doing a lot of advertising, and they still are on Facebook. And so they have a new liner in the Kajal line, and for summer, and it was luring me in. And I also was watching them take the cocoa and put it on and then smoke it out. If you hear whuffing in the background, that's my dog. So I was interested in it. People say they love the Victoria Beckham liners, so I picked up 2 liners and one of the other, the new eye shadow sticks. The packaging is all in this the white and black, very chic. My order came with a little bag. Now my experience with it. So I've tried this out. The liners are definitely smooth going on, but what I've found is that they don't set down. I use enough. I love their smudger. Their smudger is awesome. Soft yet workable, does a great job. But the liners go on super smooth, but they don't lock down. They're very malleable. Malleable is the wrong word, but very blendable for a long time. But then this just keeps going. Hours later, if you run your finger across your eye look, they will just smudge right off. So you have to set them with a powder if you want that. So I had picked up, this is the blueberry from the summer collection. I picked up the cocoa, and then, so they don't settle down, and they're not bulletproof. So I don't love that. I love the blendability. So I have to powder that with some sort of either a clear translucent if I don't want to change the color, or with like an eyeshadow powder, but it has to be powdered if I want it to stay. And then these guys. So now this one will settle down, will be pretty much, you know, you'll be able to move it around at first, but it sets down and doesn't move. So anyway, today what I want to do is go back and see what else do I have in my collection where I can recreate that look from Rebecca. So that's what we're going to do today. All right, here we go. So I'm going to start in with my YSL, the blurring primer, and then I'm going to use the YSL foundation, which I really am liking. Okay, this is in my cart at Sephora right now because I believe I'm gonna pick up a full size of this. I like it well enough. Things that are moving out of my collection. I have two primers. One I'm almost out of, but I'm not really using a hydrating primer at all at the moment, so it's just kind of taking up space, and it's been almost gone for a long time now, so it needs to actually move out of the collection. So I am letting go of the Touche primer. It's a great primer, but it's more hydrating, less about like makeup retention and more about hydration. I am also, I haven't been reaching for the Peter Thomas Roth. This is the Skin to Die For, and I have an empty and I just lost something off my bench. This is the Derma E. This is the Vitamin C Renewing Moisturizer with probiotics and rooibos. So it does smell like rooibos, but my skin likes this as a day moisturizer when it's being cranky. So that's an empty. All right, so we're gonna go in and just use our fingers with this. LW7 is my shade. Now you can, if you want less coverage, use a sponge. This is going to be pretty full coverage. It has a light scent, but with these YSL products, I find that I don't mind the scent as much, and it dissipates pretty quickly. So unlike some of the other, like the Dior, that just does not fade. Like, you know, you get into the shower at night or when you're rinsing off and you still smell it, you smell it all day. This one has a light floral fragrance and then it dissipates, it goes away. Okay, so we got that going on. Okay, so now I've had for a long time the travel size of the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Film Star Bronze and Glow. But when I got it, my bronzer was smashed and I had to repress it. So I've been going this whole time with that, and I really wanted to get a new, larger one. So I've done that. The lip color I'm going to use today is Charlotte Tilbury. And if you join Charlotte's loyalty program, she does run 20% off of 100 on a regular basis. So I was wanting to get this, and I wanted to get the new lip colors. So I went ahead and did that. Let me powder this down just a wee bit and use the KVD, the Locket. I'm just dropping things today. There's a little puff in there. Just gonna give it a little bit. Okay. Now back to this bad boy. Because I really do love this product and I just wanted the larger size, and so now I can use the other as a travel, as it was intended. Travel size for traveling. So for me, because I was going to pick up that, I was going to hit that 100 mark, it was worth it for me to get the 20% off. I'm going to use the highlighter, a very soft highlighter, but pretty. And then we're going to come in, and this is the Kiss of Mauve. Gotta find the right side to get it open. This morning is just one of those mornings. Like, I'm just kind of moving slow. I was up early, but so I'm just using this more as a blush, as a sparkly blush, my placement of it. Okay, so for the eyes, I'm going to set up the eyes with more of the of a base, of a non-sparkly base, but so it covers any discoloration in my eyelids. So let's see, that is a lip liner. Let me put on my glasses to see where my brushes are. Okay, here we go. They all feel alike. Okay, so we'll bring that over. Okay, so I've got just a regular brush. I'm going to go into, this is the Soft Glam Mini. I got this through Ipsy, and what I'm going to be working with is these guys, the flat matte, kind of a creamy white, and then the shimmer to that. So okay, So we're starting in with the flat cream color. I'm going to apply that. Anastacia Beverly Hills was the brand slash creator of the last Ipsy icon box. Now it is. For those of you playing at home, last time that I was with you, I was trying to figure out if I was staying with Ipsy, because I thought my subscription that I paid for a year, was done in July, but I was incorrect. It's November. I had to check my account status. So I'm gonna go ahead and just let that ride until I set a reminder in my calendar to cancel in November, and I think that'll work. I'll have one more icon box in August that I'll get, and you don't know until really close who the collaborator is with them, but that way I'll have one more icon box, and then November, that'll be it, and then I'll just move forward picking out my own products. Okay, so I've got that. Now I'm gonna go in the more corner of it and do the shimmer. So I'm getting a little bit of light read with that. Okay, so that's just using the lighter colors out of this. And then I'm gonna go in with the black liner that I want to use. And the palette that I'm gonna use for this is gonna be the Frosted Flakes. So the Frosted Flakes palette does have a black. You can use the liner. Maybe we'll just use this instead and do the whole look with powder. Okay, so. So I have one liner. So I'm gonna trying to figure out which of the teals looks more. It's kind of a mix between this one and this one. Like probably the blueberry is a little bit closer. I think on the Facebook ad they were using Surfside, which is like a deeper blue, but they were really doing it out, the Victoria Beckham. But I'm gonna go between these two matte blues. So I'm gonna bring the lighter, more teal color and just be smoking that out. And Hannah Waddingham, the actress for that, she's got such really pretty eyes. She's kind of got those kind of blue-gray eyes. So this was a really pretty look on her. And I wish I could find the actual episode where she has this look. I'm gonna keep trying because I'd like to have a picture of it. But it just suits her eye color so well. This actually looks pretty close. And just take the little darker color and go to the outside, so I'm smoking that. Okay, now I'm gonna dip into the black. I'm gonna try and keep that, and this is where if you were wanting to use something in your waterline. I do not use products in my waterline because my ducts and all of that are very prone to clogging. So I do not use anything in the waterline. So I'm just gonna get as close to the lash line as I can. And then bring this up on the lash line. Okay, so you can still get the read of the color. Okay, so then I'm going to apply mascara, and this is going to be the finished look. It should be, you can definitely read the color, but it shouldn't be something that is just like screaming, ah, color, color. So we'll go ahead and do mascara. Okay. And it definitely looked like black mascara that she has for her eye looks. The other makeup looks that I was able to find all looked like black mascara for her. But again, the blue-gray eyes are just so pretty, especially with this teal blue kind of color. Okay. So now the lip color. And put on my spectacles so I can speak to you more fully. So I picked up the Charlotte Tilbury. This is in that liquid lipstick, but so this formula does not behave like we've become accustomed to a liquid lipstick. It is not transfer proof. It is not long lasting through meals or anything like that. It will leave a little bit of product, but it's not necessarily staining. It reminds me the most of the Rare Beauty, because this is a very whipped kind of a product. And you can, of course, blur it out. I don't find the product itself to be blurring on the lips, like to blur my lines. But the idea being in your application, you can dot it in and have it be a blurry color read, which makes it not at all unique from anything. What I do appreciate, this has a nice vanilla, light vanilla fragrancing, which is not like the Rare Beauty. The Rare Beauty, the fragrancing of the Rare Beauty line, I don't love. The whipped product is about the same texture though. That's what we're trying with this. So today, instead of just having the product by itself, I'm going to stay with the Tony the Tiger from the Glamlite, the Frosted Flakes collection. And I'm gonna line my lips so we have a more defined line. Okay, so this look is going to be a little more of a peachy brown color than the Rebecca look, but I'm looking forward to it. So that's the wand, and we'll just do a little tapping. So we're not doing a full, you can do a full pigment with this or tap it, but it's less of the product itself, but it's just an application technique. So it's not really groundbreaking. It's a nice matte, it's a nice application, it feels comfortable. It has a little more slip to it than maybe the Rare Beauty, but it's really close. Okay, so see this slip still. So maybe it's a little more slippy than the Rare Beauty, and it's, again, it has a nice vanilla fragrancing to it, unlike the Rare Beauty. But you're kind of looking at that same whipped lip product, but it's not long lasting and it's not transfer proof. Even at this stage, like, I just gave myself a light little kiss and there we go. And that's, blending it, as a blotted out look. But I'm sure with the color reads, if you're looking for that kind of lip product, but just don't expect anything really groundbreaking from the lip product. It's just not. So like, I'm not picking up other colors of it. Like I'll probably use this infrequently depending on the look. So anyway, this is more of a concept look. Like I said, I'm gonna get a little closer. Don't panic. But I feel like this is just a pretty look, like very soft cheek, but a little bit of shimmer to that. And then just a little bit of a color read, and then the black mascara, little black liner, or in this case black eyeshadow used as liner, and then the soft lip with that. So anyway, I don't know that this was a very exciting look, but I will say, so now you know how I feel about the Charlotte Tilbury, the lip product. That's the kind of the big newness is this, and it wasn't very exciting, unfortunately. I had some expectations, I guess, and they were not met. So it's nice, but it's nothing to write home about. Nothing really groundbreaking. And I love some of the Charlotte lipsticks, some of the lip products, but this is just, it's all right. So anyway, hope you're all doing well. Hope you're having a great week, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.